Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Sawyer 7, episode
28.
Yeah, I don't know, 28 already. Holy heck, we're getting up there. We're getting up there in time. Last week, you all went to rescue a princess, but she was in another castle. After a long and grueling fight with Thayer, you all went and rescued and looked through the bowels, coming across a what the heck is that spell even called?
Wall of frogs. Anyone who goes near it croaks.
It's like a programmed illusion, I believe, is the name of the spell. Of Rose telling you that the princess was in another castle, and that is where we left it off. You guys seeing the programmed illusion as you guys hit level 9, which also gives you the effect of a long rest. With that, what would you all like to do?
Does that mean I need to hit my long rest button?
I believe so.
That's for all of us, right?
Yes.
Did you level up there?
Yep, we're good.
Okay.
I earned 9 whole hit points.
Heck yeah. All right. So with that, you see the programmed illusion. It loops a few more times while you guys are standing there.
I'll use one of my brand new 3rd level spells and dispel magic on it.
Okay.
Do I have to roll? Is it
Yeah, you have to roll.
above 3rd?
Yeah, it is above 3rd. You have to roll for it.
Do I have guidance on this or no?
Yes.
Yeah, that's just a 14 total.
Yeah, give me one sec. I can't remember if it's a 4th or a 5th. I was wrong. It is 6th. It is still going.
Eh. Sorry, that's new. I'm trying that out. I'll get better at it.
I mean, it's not really necessary. It's clearly not her. We can leave. The Bloodstone said Mother's the closest, so I don't know where she is now.
I think you do. I think we all do. And as much as I would love to just keep riding through the countryside from castle to castle, checking if she's there, I think we know where she is.
We don't have time for that.
I'm sorry, above game. I have time for what?
Touring the countryside, going castle to
Yeah,
castle.
okay. That's what I thought you meant. But I think I think she's with Titania. I think that's where she's always been. And maybe I know there are magical ways of hiding someone from magic like the Bloodstone. I don't know if she's doing something or we just haven't tried it close enough or what. but I think she's got to be there.
Penelope saw the same room that I did in my dream, though, when she scryed on her.
And there are magical ways of fooling that too, I think, aren't there?
I don't know if there's ways to fool that, for sure. I know there's ways to block it completely, and I point to my staff.
Um, make an Arcana check, Lucy.
Guidance.
Absolutely not.
What was it?
12.
I mean, there's prestidigitation to make things look like other things.
That's not really how prestidigitation works.
No, I know. That's what you get with 12, though.
Yeah, but she has prestidigitation. She would know that
Yeah.
that's not going to do that.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think general concept that there are magical ways of making a room look different. Like that doesn't seem like a huge stretch.
Like illusion spells?
Sure, I mean, you know. Titania's smart. She knows that we have magical means of checking in on Rose. She knows that we have means of telling where she is. I'd be surprised if she hadn't thought all this through and come up with a way of fooling it.
Probably. Can we I don't know that we can defeat her.
I'm not sure we should try. I think it would be best to just try to sneak in. But who knows how successful that'll be? We may end up getting into a fight anyway.
We needed Penelope's help last time. I don't foresee us doing this alone if we end up in a fight.
What if we just go there to talk? She seemed willing to talk the last time we saw her. What if we go back and say, okay, you've made your point. What else do you want?
Alright, would it be closer to go to Titania, or would it be closer to go back to my castle and talk to my mother?
By road, it'd be faster to go to the Unseelie court. As the crow flies, your home is closer. Because of the swamp.
Anybody else have any input? I don't really know what to do anymore.
Sorry, I'm my brother talking in my ear. I couldn't really hear what was going on.
I feel like going and talking to Titania might be the best bet. We don't have to fight her, but if she has your sister and we've already dealt and spoke to her once,
And she double crossed us and gave us a being that wasn't my sister.
So maybe we just go and ask her what else she wants.
maybe
Like it's
she wanted
pretty
this.
it's pretty clear to me at least that she doesn't want to kill us. because
Maybe
she had
sh-
that opportunity when when we were exhausted from the fight we had just gotten into. We had no magic left in us, and she appeared in the middle of the town square and could have offed all of us then and there, and she didn't.
maybe she wanted us to kill him for her. We don't have all the pieces to this puzzle. But if we go ask, at least we'll know what she wants.
She said she wanted us to go kill the betrayer gods. That's what we had agreed to do for her.
We agreed to do that after your sister was returned to us, though, and that hasn't happened yet.
Well, something was returned to us.
I think it's worth a conversation.
Perhaps you're right. I really don't know what else to do.
Yeah, me neither.
At least if we ask, we can know what she wants and then plan from there. Ask her to lay out everything all at once.
How can we tell even if it is her? It could be you know who.
Anything could be you know who. He's usually not shy about telling us that it's him.
Or parading around as our loved ones. I suppose we're off to Titania then.
All right.
And look, Ayun said that this is a path that we have time to walk completely, from what I understand, from what I saw in my dream. And the worst that happens is we're trapped and possibly killed by the thing that we're trying to get rid of anyway.
I meant to ask you about that, Royce. Are you sure it was Ayun you saw?
I'm sure this time.
What makes you sure? Because your God coming to you and saying, don't worry about it, take your time, stay in the Feywild for as long as you want, seems a little odd to me.
She said that we had time to walk this path and that we weren't too late if we did. She spoke more in riddles than anything else, but the riddles were clear and it was much different than my last stream will say. It was
Okay.
clear.
No, I trust you. I was just curious.
The dream before I could tell it was the one we don't want to visit in our dreams.
I'll summon Estrella and start getting the carriage ready.
All right.
I'm actually going to summon my Drake and have him fly way, way, way above us for safety, but somewhat out of sight.
It's hard to stealth up in the sky.
He can get small enough to look not that big. Hopefully.
Does anybody have like a big white cloth? Or can we find one in here?
Possibly.
I want to have a big white flag to wave when we get close.
Yeah, if you take 10 minutes, go upstairs and look in the dining room, I'm sure you can find a white-ish tablecloth.
Yeah.
I
Just
want to search his like coffers and vaults.
Okay.
I'm going to continue looking around down here. I'm going to actually. Yeah.
Besides the door you came in on and the jail cells, there's only a set of stone double doors at the end past the fourth jail cell.
I go through them.
It is what looks to be an office.
I would like to investigate said office.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Guiding myself.
Okay.
Nine.
You don't find anything of particular note on the one long bookcase. It's kind of empty. On the desk open, there is a journal, however.
Which reads?
Do you read and write Draconic?
I don't think so.
I do, so I am going to
I
go
do
up
not.
and see.
I'll lean over his shoulder and peruse.
Give him advantage on the intelligence to read Draconic.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll general. And there's no language check. I find that so odd. Like language.
2 nat 20s.
I mean, if you have the language, you can understand the language.
Yeah. Although it's scribbled like shorthand, so it's not actually like written Draconic runes, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. Hence needing to put it together. It seems to be notes. If you start at the beginning, it is notes on prisoners that have been in and out of these cells for quite some time.
Go ahead and let everyone know what the notes are about. It's just about the prisoners that were here. Who's coming, going. Then I'll hand them over to Baal.
Was she ever
Anyone we
here?
know?
Do we recognize any of them?
You don't recognize any of the names, except at the end, there is a log for Rose arriving the day after, in terms of Feywild time, the day after Lucy left, and was checked out 2 days ago.
She was here till 2 days ago, from the looks.
So she was still here when Penelope scryed on her.
Yes.
Yeah, must have been. Maybe
And
they knew
now-
we were scrying? And they moved her?
Maybe. It's a possibility. I don't know how well Penelope's magic works, honestly.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, now all we know is from the bloodstone that she's further away than my mother. So I guess probably Titania.
And I think it's a good bet to just head there and see what's up. See what other information we can get. see if there's a bargain to be struck to get her back for real this time.
She'll just nod. There any other like rooms or nooks or crannies of note in this castle before we leave?
Make a perception check as you guys are walking back, please.
Can I help with that?
Yes, if you want to.
All right.
Can I just use my passive?
No.
I have a perception plus 10, 26.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Okay, so you can use your passive in that case. If you kind of search along, both of you kind of searching along different walls, the different cells and stuff. Bael, near where you came into the jail cell room, you do find a stone and push it in to discover a secret passageway.
Guys, right here. And I point it out, and I'll step back to see if anybody can search for traps.
Anybody?
I guess I'll do it if
Um,
nobody else is going to.
Above game, Royce should do it, but he's not here. So
So is that investigation or?
Yeah, it's investigation, I believe.
I'll give it guidance.
I gave myself guidance. 16.
Okay. Doesn't appear to be trapped at all.
Okay. Look at it. I go in, investigate.
Almost immediately, as you go through, you can see up a staircase. There's another magical light at the top of this staircase, and there's two doors, one about 5 feet in front of you and one about 10 feet in front of you. Both go off to the left. At the end of the stairs, it seems to branch off to the right and to the left.
You go one way, I'll go the other. Well,
Yes, ma'am.
so I'll go left.
Oh, you guys are going all the way up to the end of the hallway, or to both doors on the left?
I'm going left and he's going right.
Okay.
Right.
So I get to the first door.
So hold up 1 second, just so you can kind of get a little bit of. I can kind of figure out where everybody's going. This is kind of like when you walk in the door, what you're looking at, which is the door to the left, stairs up. So you're going this way, Kyle,
Yeah.
and you're going that way, Lucy.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Anyone else coming with us?
I'm not sure I was there when you.
Yeah, you guys were kind of walking back
Yeah.
back the way you came, and he found the door.
So we're all there.
Yeah, you guys all heard it open. It's not quiet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then I'll come in too.
Lucy, after the hall kind of juts around kind of like a left-right corner, there is a stone door that appears to be locked. Pyle, your stone door is cracked open and you open it, and it appears to be some type of group jail cell, but a little bit like more well-maintained for a group of individuals than the individual jail cells were. like beds instead of cots kind of thing.
I will wave my mace in front of me, make sure there's no like whatever wires that can't be seen, whatnot, and gently place my foot down on each tile.
Okay.
If I feel give a little, I step back,
Nope.
like a pressure plate type.
Nope, you're good.
I'll search the cell.
All right. Make an investigation check. Lucy, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna try to lockpick this door.
Does anybody have...
Dirty 20.
Does anybody have thieves' tools? Taking that as a no. So
What's the door look like?
it's a stone door.
Stone door.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try to break through it. I am really fucking strong.
Be my guest, Alvin.
Athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah, I think that's what it is, right?
Guidance.
Athletics with guidance.
I'll give you an assist.
Probably no need. I rolled a natural 15 plus a 4 from guidance plus 13 for my athletics is 32.
Yeah, that's enough to shoulder through the door. With the extremely hard DC of 30.
I could have gotten 2 less.
Yeah, you used your good guidance roll there.
I did.
You mean gooder?
Okay. Drink, everybody, first of all. Second off, yeah.
So after I smash through the door and there's like rubble falling everywhere, I'll just like stand to the side and like gesture and like after you.
Alvin, smash!
By the way, you do not find anything of note in the group's jail cell room. By L.
So basically, like looking at it, whoever was in here was well taken care of.
Yes.
No like dilapidating bricks, mortar, stuff like that. Clean sheets, whatnot, blah blah blah.
Yeah, clean sheets, taking care of furniture, cleaned floors.
So these are, from my estimation, these are VIP prisoners.
With a 22 insight, yeah, you get that for free. Yeah, you're able to put 2 and 2 together.
All right, I'll go down the other end of the hall. Make my way.
All right. Make it away. Okay. The other end of the hall, so at the top part, it's a flight of stairs that goes up to a different part of the same floor you guys fought on, the upper floor.
I will go halfway up and listen.
Okay, make a perception check, and I'll get back to you in a second. Inside the room you walk into, there is another desk with a box on top of it, a journal, and a small pile of gold.
I look to see what's in the box.
We'll count the gold.
What's in the box?
It's my dick in a box.
What's in the box?
There's about 45 pieces of gold in there. In the pile. In the box, there are keys.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna pocket those.
What about the journal?
It is in Draconic.
I will send a message to Royce or Bael, because I know Bael's up here. Be like, I got a journal in Draconic.
By the way, I rolled a 28 total.
You do not hear anything.
Okay, no footsteps, no breathing, stuff like that.
Nada.
Okay. I'll reply, I found another set of steps that leading up. And on my way.
Can we loop around and see what's in through the second door down where we are? Or does
Oh.
it loop around inside? Or
It does not loop around inside. There is another set of 2 stone doors though.
so we can keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And is it, if I look back the way we came in to this room,
Mm-hmm.
is there like a second door right next to the one we came in? And I kind of gather that it's like 2 doors from the hallway into this same room,
No, you
or is
do.
that a different?
It looks like it leads to someplace different. You don't see any
Okay.
path connecting up to this room to the other hall.
I guess let's let's finish this side out before we go to the next one, I suppose.
Bael is going to come read the journal.
Yes, sir. And I'll read it out loud.
It is a thank you for that. It is a record of who paid to either keep the prisoners there or take the prisoners from what Nathir was running here.
Is there any indication of who's in each cell?
You, if you guys match it up with the other journal, you would be able to figure that out.
I'll do that. I'll lay them both out and go page by page.
Yeah, you do not recognize any of the names.
And I read them out for everybody to hear.
Yeah, but you do not recognize any of the names. Lucy, you don't recognize any of the names until he clearly gets to more recent times. And then you hear, like, the Oak Lord, Squell H, Scarret, your dad, paying for some of these prisoners to be kept in the prison.
Which days correlate with Rose coming and going?
What are you doing?
They do not have an entry date for who paid to have Rose kept there. But as you get to the last page, which is the last notes, as Nether has kind of cleared this place out, as you can tell, because you haven't found any prisoners. There is a mark where someone paid to take Rose, but there is no name.
Well, somebody paid to take her. She's not here anymore. But it doesn't say who put her there either.
No.
Well, let's see what's beyond these next doors.
I also found steps at the other end of the hall there leading up. I listened for a good solid minute, nothing.
Well, hopefully we're alone in here.
But I did find a cell that housed 2 prisoners that basically were VIP prisoners.
It had
So,
6 beds.
oh, okay, 6 beds. All well maintained, well kept, clean sheets, nothing dirty, nothing ruined, nothing.
What were the patterns on the walls?
Uh, what were the patterns?
It's kind of like this similar multicolored stone that you guys see in this room that kind of matches the colors of like Nether's silverish black metal scales that he had.
That the same walls that we see out here.
Okay.
So whoever's in there, 6 people, they were well taken care of, not mistreated.
Okay, so we know for sure that she was moved 2 days ago then.
Yes. And you guys are going into the other room that's here, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is a library.
All right. I'm assuming we're gonna want to investigate the library for a while. I really have to pee, so I'll be right back.
Okay. That makes sense. If you guys figure out how you want to do your investigation, one person rolls advantage or whatever. I chugged coffee to stay awake for this and also need to go to the bathroom. Post the rolls in chat. Please. Well, our chat, not chat.
I say we do go by twos and search each section of the library, pulling on books, pulling them out, see if it opens up a secret door or anything, stuff like that.
I think he wanted a more of like who's rolling, who's helping for advantage, that kind of shit.
If
And
it's
then the roll.
investigation, I have a +2. If it's perception, I have a +10.
It should be investigation. I also have a +2.
I have a +8 with advantage.
Well, damn. What about you, Royce?
Investigation. 1 sec.
And I also have the wand to find secret shit.
All right.
That'll
I
help.
automatically have I have +3, but I've got an advantage on investigation.
So Tomas is the investigator.
Oh no. Oh good.
He has the +8,
That's true.
and he gets guidance to help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I rolled a 24.
Okay. Plus the D4 from that to see what you can find.
26 with guidance.
There are several scrolls and books on the table. Most everything else in the library seems to just be personal collection items of Nether's. Things he found interesting, not necessarily things that are worthwhile. But there are things that are partially opened, book latches not fully closed on the table, scrolls not completely rolled up.
Like, what kind of interesting books?
I'm trying to decide what to make you roll here. Give me a second. Make a religion check for me, Bile.
I will give myself guidance. All right, natural 17 +6 is 23, +3 is 26.
Okay. As Tomash is combing the room, making sure he's not missing anything, pointing out the obvious opened books and stuff on the table, one book strikes out to you because you have seen the symbol on the latch before.
I pull it out.
Okay. And where you have seen it on the latch before is on the book in your possession that you've been studying.
The one with the missing pages.
Yeah.
I hold the book in my hand and cast Detect Magic. And
It is not magical in nature.
then I'll look around the entire room. Up and down, bookcases, everything.
All right. As you cast Detect Magic, there are. Hold up 1 second. Make sure I wrote that right. Of the scrolls on the table, 3 of the ones that wrapped up light up like Christmas trees.
I will point to those 3 there, say they're magical, and then continue looking around.
I'll look at those 3 and just see what is on them.
Cool. Seeing if they're on your spell list. You only recognize 1 off the top, and that is a scroll of protection from good and evil.
Okay. I'll hand the other 2 to Lucy, and I'll say, I recognize this one, but I don't know what these other 2 are.
I'll look at the other 2.
Neither on your spell list, so make an Arcana check.
Got it.
You said Arcana.
Yes. I believe you have a
16.
+6.
Yeah, 16.
Evens or odds?
Evens.
The one of the 2 spell scrolls you can identify with that is Mislead.
That's like some Druid Ranger stuff there.
I recognize this one, but not this one.
I'll take a look at the last one.
Okay. Arcana check then.
I'll use an inspiration on that. $18.
That's the DC, so you will be able to identify it. It's the 6th level spell Contingency.
Oh wow.
He was casting it from spell scrolls.
This is contingency. It's if I'm not mistaken, it's probably in your wheelhouse there. It's pretty high casting ability.
That is beyond my ability at the moment.
And I graciously hand it over.
This is Mislead. It's a quite interesting spell.
And I look up sheepishly, and I just hold up the 3rd scroll, and I'm like, is anybody interested in protection from evil and good?
I can cast it normally, but you can have it.
I can also cast it normally, but sure. I'll just stuff
Or
that in my backpack.
or give it to Royce, Lucy, or Tomash.
I mean, it would probably be better if you or I just cast it on Royce or Lucy or Tomash, because we know how to cast that spell and they don't.
Touche. As I'm holding this book in my hand, I see if I could jiggle the clasp open.
It does open.
I stand off to the side and slowly open the first cover, just in case.
1 second. Yeah. It opens.
I peer over and start reading.
There is nothing written in this book that you can see.
Reveal.
Reveal your secret.
I can take a point. Jesus Christ.
I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Mischief managed.
Yep. It's a cat.
Avada Kedavra.
Did you miss Tomasha's cat?
Nah, I saw Tomasha's kitty too.
This is all she wants to do anymore.
Yeah.
So, would Detect Magic still be up?
Yes. The book is not magical.
I thought maybe the ink would be, and
Nope.
the book wasn't showing it. So, flip through the pages.
Nope. Nothing.
There's only one man for this job. And I sent a message. Are you pooping? Got a book that you might be interested in.
You can hear back in your head. What type of book? Is it the magic kind?
I describe it in full detail.
So you're gonna send him another message.
Yeah.
Wouldn't exactly call that in my wheelhouse, but if you guys do make it back, I'd be interested in seeing if I could find out if there's anything in it.
I reply back to him. All right. Any word on the book I gave you?
I will also say, because he will have sent you that message so you could reply to him, but he can't reply to you, and you don't hear back from him. Because he needed more words.
Well, has this area been searched? Did you find anything, Tomash?
Say again.
Did you find anything?
Just everything I've already described.
All right.
I would like to look around and see if I can find just like a general history of the noble houses of the Feywild, or anything on Archfey or the demigods. Just out of sheer curiosity, not because I think it's particularly relevant.
Okay. What's your passive investigate? 11. Yeah, you're gonna roll for.
It's bad. I need
Yeah.
to roll.
Guidance.
Yep, that was a D10.
We ain't gonna get anywhere with that.
Yep, natural one. So
No.
4.
They're all in the different languages written in the Fae. You can't have a hard time reading the covers to figure out if you could even find something like that.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just
So we want to check the other floor that I found?
I think we should check the other door that's here
Okay.
first.
Alrighty, lead the way.
So is this one also locked?
So you're taking the next left.
Yeah.
There are 3 locked doors here.
I asked Lucy, do you have those keys?
I pull the keys out.
Try the keys.
Unlocks the door.
Maybe-
Eventually unlocks the door. 3 different
All
jail
3?
cells.
All 3 of them?
Yeah, all 3 of them. Takes 5
And
minutes
they're all
to find.
and
the
they're
right
all
key.
just cells?
They're all cells. Yeah.
Anything
But,
in
like-
them?
But like nicer ones again with like the made beds kind of cells, not like the benches that were in the other ones.
Is there anything still in these cells, or have they been totally cleaned out?
They've been totally cleaned out except for like the linens and things. So if you want your white sheet for a flag, here you go.
Yeah, I'll grab one. Couldn't hurt.
Right on it. We come in peace.
I mean, that's the purpose of the white sheet, is that you don't need to write anything on it.
I know.
But what if you do?
You alright there, Royce?
Yeah, sorry, I was taking notes. I was making sure I had all the spell scrolls down.
Thank you very much.
I think I added the protection from evil and good one to my sheet.
And I'll add this blank book to mine.
With that, are you guys going up the stairs?
I will lead the way up the stairs. Let's go.
Did somebody add the contingency and the mislead?
I'm gonna add the mislead.
I'll add
Are you okay with
contingency.
that?
Cool.
As you guys go up the stairs, it literally just takes you to the opposite side of the main foyer from where you guys went down. Okay.
Since I don't have blank books in there, I just wrote it down on a piece of paper.
All right. So you guys are back in the main hall.
Well, did we go to Titania's then? I don't think we saw anything down there that showed any alternative.
No, we know she was moved, but we don't know by who or to where.
And I think she would know. Even if she's not there, I think Titania would know.
Might come at a price, though.
Oh, I'm sure it will, and I don't think we have to accept anything. I think we should just hear what she wants.
I don't think it hurts to find out what she wants. Like I said, I agree with Alvin on this. Otherwise, we go back and we talk with your mother, Lucy, and we still have to find out what she wants.
I think like this.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think we gleaned everything we're going to get from here, so we might as well pack it up, go see Titania.
Yeah, the carriage is ready whenever everyone's ready to go.
Regan walks in the door.
I swear I'm gonna have nightmares of that voice.
Just be glad you don't already.
Now you guys are off for a half day of travel.
Same as when we were coming here, I'll ride out about 100 feet ahead on Estrella.
All right. I need someone to roll a d20 for travel day for me, please.
9.
9.
9.
9.
It seems to have cooled down a little bit this afternoon as some clouds have rolled in to the swampy area, making it perfect for travel. Seized really for the areas you guys make it out of the swamp and on back onto the dry land, the Sendrain forest, which lies between you and the Unseelie court. Spriggan is going to make camp as he did the other night, throwing up the tent that's bigger on the inside. Magically has dinner prepared inside as well.
I could deal with some good food.
I think we have. Don't we have some things to make some sandwiches, Bio?
Yeah, we got bananas still. Oh, I got bananas still. And some of that yummy peanut butter.
Didn't he give us some bread too?
Yeah.
I gotta draw dead. I gotta draw. Anyway.
Take your point, right? I'm gonna go ahead and pull that stuff out of my bag and hand it over to Bio.
I'll start slicing up the bread and the bananas and spread it on the bread. Looking around, see if there's anything else that might taste yummy with it. You know, experimentation.
I promise you, these sandwiches are very good. Alvin, Tomas, you have to try them.
They are really good. I make one for each end.
Lucy, you already know what all this stuff tastes like. It's good.
I know. He gave me one the other night. You were there.
I know.
Gave Alvin one too.
Whether he ate it or not, we don't know.
That's my quandary.
And see if the Spriggan will want one.
When Royce and Bael are out of earshot, I'll whisper to Lucy, like, does this sandwich have like a really common name in the Feywild? Like, we should let the two of them keep thinking they invented it, but like, like when Michael Scott thought he invented a screwdriver. I call it Orange Vodjuska.
Yeah, no, it's very common, especially among children.
Well, I think in the material plane we had peanut butter and jelly. That was the sandwich for children that everybody knew how to make.
I mean, to be fair, this is the first time Bael's experiencing all these flavors. He's used to like bread and water, maybe like a little bit of meat here and there.
We know. Also,
Yeah.
we said
And then-
this out of earshot of you.
Yeah, and then just aside to Lucy, it's like, all right, good to know, but let them keep thinking they invented it. It'll be fun.
I agree.
I don't know. What do you think we should call it? Banana butter sandwich?
Man,
Truly,
well, I
you
don't know.
can't.
I think the two of
But
you should brainstorm a name.
Bael, you know we do this at home with the same things. You can't tell me they don't do it here, honestly. I don't know what it is, but it's delicious and it's different. And then I'm going to take mine and start eating it.
Yeah, I'll get some milk. Not that thick stuff either.
Okay.
He doesn't like the thick stuff.
Take a point.
Kyle doesn't like the tip juice.
Take
You
2
bet.
points for taking it to its logical conclusion as fast as possible. Oh, listen, it's a good joke.
It's a great joke, even.
Yeah.
Darcy blows.
But I'm going to need you to stop.
All right. Who's keeping watch tonight?
I'll do one.
Okay.
I'll do one.
I'll do my nightly routine.
Drake's going to go poof out of existence now that we are away from that castle.
Estrella's gonna stick around though,
Okay.
just because I need to use a second level spell slot to keep summoning her, so she's sticking around.
Until I kill them.
Exactly.
Anyways. Who's taking third shift?
I will.
Okay. I need perception checks from all of you.
I just used my passive.
Yes, you
I
can
have
use your
a
passive.
and I have a 24 total.
Okay.
I'll go with the 11 for my passive.
That bad?
Yep.
And when my shift is over and Lucy's coming out, I'll just really quickly just check in. Like, you doing okay? I know we were expecting to find her there.
Yeah, I just wish she would have been there, of course. Now we have to find her again. We're on a goose chase and we don't have time for this, and I know we don't. As much as Royce feels that, we do from his god, I don't. Every day we're here is like how many days up there?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Something in my gut tells me it was always kind of leading us where we're going. There was no way we were going to get her back without talking to Titania first. I should have seen it earlier.
Well, we'll go now.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to get some sleep.
All right, sleep well. She'll just squeeze his hand.
Squeeze it back. Good night.
All right.
Okay. Now we can deal with the consequences of Tomash's perception roll.
Not used to the sounds of the Feywild still, even though it's been a hot minute. But nothing tries to get advantage of you this evening. Luckily enough. Or funnily enough. You all wake up after getting a long rest. Morning is yours. What do you guys like to do?
My normal routine.
Okie dokie.
About how much further do we have?
Is that a me or a Rai Rai? Because either way, it's a Rai Rai.
In game, it was to you and or Royce, but above game, Rai, obviously.
Another. Because you've got the mountain pass to get through to get to the Sealy Court, so it's going to be like a day and like 2 hours.
Cool.
Which means I need somebody to roll for the day of travel.
12.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Seems like it's going to be a great weather day today. So just remind me, who's riding where in the cart?
I'm in the back so we don't get ambushed from
Right.
behind.
I'm in the carriage.
Correct.
I'm on
In
Estrella
front, I think
in
Royce
front.
was riding shotgun and Tomash was also riding in the back. Royce, you're riding with Spriggy in the front, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Pardon me for reminding me. It's a great travel day. The clouds that were around yesterday gone away. Easy travel day. You're able to get all the way up to the edge of the mountain range between I believe it's the Sendrain. Yeah. Sendrain Forest and the next mountain range kind of takes you down into the area where the Sealy Court is. So it should be super easy to get to the next day. Is there anything you guys would like to do during the day?
Are we still riding, or
Yeah, you guys are still riding in the cart.
Yeah, I'll just kind of just keep my eyes on the road and just watch for any disturbances along the way, making perception or survival checks as necessary.
Okay.
I will do the same from behind.
Roll for me.
$16. That was low.
I've got a 24. My perception and survival are both the same, so
Perception.
okay.
Oh, I have advantage on that.
You do.
All right, that's a natural 19.
4.
29.
You both get the general perception that you are being followed by something. They're keeping their distance. See things that are a little out of place, a little odd. Shimmers here and there that don't really make sense unless somebody was following you.
I point them out to Tomash.
And I think at some point during the day, I'll just kind of ride back and walk Estrella alongside the carriage, and so I can talk to Bael and just compare notes. Like, does this seem odd to you?
I seen them also. And then whenever I do see like a shimmer, I turn my head that way.
Something's following us. I don't know
Or
who or what, and
yeah,
would it be better to like
bait them.
stop here and try to figure out what they want while we're still on the road, or just go the rest of the way? I don't know.
Let's see what happens. We'll have to keep an extra eye out for up front in case there's an ambush that way.
I'm not really. If they wanted to ambush us, they would have done it already. It's just. I don't like the idea of being followed and not knowing what it is until we get there when it's going to be too late to do anything about it.
I mean, we could stop and find out who they are.
Let's stop the carriage and see what everyone else thinks.
All right. Hey, little guy, can you stop the carriage? Thank you.
Why are we stopping the carriage? I'll say as I turn back
And
to him.
and I'll relay to everyone what we saw or what we perceived.
I think we're being followed. They're at a safe distance, but we see shimmers from time to time. As I'm saying this, I'm still keeping an eye out.
Make another perception check then.
Good thing for advantage. Alright, so that's 1727.
You don't see any shimmers. You don't see what you were seeing.
Maybe you should ask them if they need healing.
Pardon me.
Do you care for a heal today?
Jesus. Take a point, mother. Fuck.
Something's following us. It's just, I think, a question of do we want to stop here and try to engage with it now while we're out here in the open? Or do we want to keep going and probably spring their trap?
Well, the question is, does the Spriggan have any type of illusion spells to make it look like we just continue riding and just vanish?
Standing up on top of the thing now, looking at you like.
I take it that's a no.
Yeah. Pat him on the head. You alright over there, Tamash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Royce, Lucy, what do you think?
I can potentially make all of us invisible, but not the carriage. It would only be for an hour, so it's kind of useless. I would say we should probably fight whatever here. We all have our we're good right now. I'd rather do that than get ambushed and like have two fights, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Hey, do you remember exactly where you saw it last?
I've been seeing weird stuff all morning, like shimmers and things that don't really make sense. There has to be something watching.
So,
Do you
how
see it
many
now?
shimmers were there? One, two, more?
One.
Was it medium human size type or large or
You
smaller?
couldn't tell.
What if we just let it know that we want to talk? maybe whatever it is reveals itself, and
Can I cast Detect Magic, please, Rabbi?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna take a look around, see if I see anything.
Okay. What's the range on that?
30 feet.
Okay. How far away from the carriage are you gonna go?
I see what he's doing. I'm going to do the same and like follow him, but on the opposite.
All right.
I was gonna go until I just saw the shimmer appear. Barely.
Make a perception check for me to see if you can even see it.
Both or just him?
Both of you.
Natural 20.
4.
24.
30.
Neither of you see the shimmer.
Damn, must be a high roll.
I don't know what it is, but. And then I'm gonna head back to the carriage.
Yeah, I'll turn around and walk slow back.
Okay.
Make it look like
nobody saw anything.
I'm not paying
If
attention.
you're staying at the carriage and want to keep looking, absolutely, yeah, you can make another perception check and try and see it.
I'd like to do two things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out the white bed sheet
Mm-hmm.
and kind of rig it up on my glaive and hold it up so it's just like a big white banner.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna do a divine sense.
Okay, what is the range on Divine Sense, and what does Divine Sense do again? I always forget. There is.
Celestial, yeah, celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover.
Nada. You sense nothing.
And I'll just like walk around like in a perimeter while that's up.
Nope.
And I'll just get to like a central-ish location holding the white banner, and I'll just yell out, "We just want to talk."
How far in front of the cart are you?
Like maybe like 30 paces.
So, like, that far in front or farther?
Um, yeah, that seems fine.
Okay. I need...
Keep my eyes peeled for any response.
Unlike Bael's bananas.
Speaking of, I will pill one and put the pill on the ground.
I need everybody at the cart, so everybody but Alvin, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it a spell or magical effect?
Nope. Ooh, no.
I got a 15.
I'm gonna Tides of Chaos.
All right.
14.
Last call.
10.
Last call on using rerolls.
I'll use one.
Yeah, you said what, chat?
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
That's a
Okay.
19 now.
That is a
take that.
28 now.
Okay.
That is a 22 now.
Okay. And what was it? Yours?
Sorry for being outside
was
of
yours,
paladin
Tomash?
range, everybody.
10.
Okay, you're not gonna use reroll. Okay. Lucy, you see mist coming in. You all see mist coming in, but you all see it coming in the door, and one at a time you hear thump, 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 thump as Bael, Tomash, Royce, and the Spriggan all fall unconscious and asleep.
Damn, I failed that.
Yeah. What was it, a 22?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, you missed. I think you missed it by 1. Alvin, you hear them fall off the cart, and you can look back if you want to.
Yeah, I'll look.
As on top of one of the trees to the right of the path is an ancient moonstone dragon that is not very happy right now. So I need everyone to roll initiative, and we're going to have combat when we come back from break.
What else did I miss?
Y'all are asleep. It's just me and Alvin and what's his name? The
Ancient moonstone
dragon. Dragon dude's back.
Mama is there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, okay.
You did not put us on the BRB screen.
So I didn't put up the BRB screen. I want initiative. What everybody roll?
18.
9.
13.
24.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 11.
Over 20.
24.
24 for Royce. Who had a 19?
Me.
Okay.
Oh no, I had 18.
I have an 18 also.
I believe Bile goes first in that.
Well, I could let her go before
Tomash,
me.
what'd you get?
13.
And then Alvin.
9.
9.
Yep.
Okay. It's gonna be the Moonstone Dragon's turn first when we come back from break, followed by Lucy and then Alvin, because you guys are asleep. So, we'll see what happens. See you in a second, guys. Alrighty, Rue. Oh, perfect timing. Let's do this. Second.
Guess what I got?
Is it ice cream? God damn it. I'm hungry for ice cream now. Alright.
It's rich French vanilla.
You don't have mounted combat, do you?
Nope.
Okay. Because I was going to say, you can redirect your attacks to your steed at that point, right? That's how you do that? It's not just a given thing?
No, it's the other way. Attacks against the steed are redirected to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it also gives the steed evasion.
So it's going to fly into your space.
Opportunity attack?
It is flying over top of you about 20 feet up in the air.
Gotcha.
It is going to make a tail attack at you. It's cocked in the corner of it. Does 21 hit?
It does not.
Okay.
AC is 22.
All right. And kind of flies over you, duck underneath the tail. It kind of does like a really quick turnaround. Boom, reaches out with its bite, which is the only thing it can do, and that rolled even lower, so it's going to miss. And that is also at a 15-foot reach.
And I'll just yell out again, we just want
It's
to talk.
Gonna land at the top of the tree and let out at you.
Right, I guess we're not talking.
Lucy, you're up.
So I am going to use two sorcery points to quicken my mage armor and cast that on myself.
Okay.
And then as my action, I am going to kick the Spriggan awake.
Okay, so you're gonna step out of the cart and kick this brigand awake.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to just tell it, wake the others.
Okie dokie.
And then I'd like to move away
I
from them.
totally forgot to roll. Spriggan. Okay.
I'd like to move 30 feet back away from all of them.
So the
Maybe
rest,
to the
rest
back.
of your movement back.
Yeah.
It's like 20 feet that way.
Well, also like the other direction too, if I can.
Oh, like
Like
this
to
way?
my no, where you were, but yeah, back that. Yeah.
Back there, 20 feet?
Yeah.
Like they're 20 feet.
Well, 35 feet.
Oh, you have 35 feet of movement. So it was 5 to get out of the carriage, so 30 feet would get you there underneath the tree.
Great.
Cool.
That's my turn.
The Spriggan is going to take his action to wake Royce up. And shake him awake.
Thank you. Holy crap, the Drake.
Spriggan and Tomash get skipped because sleep. Alvin.
How close am I to it right now?
Ground to ground, 20 feet. But it's also about 20 feet up in the air on top of this tree.
Yeah, but ground to ground is all that's important.
Yes.
So, and it's 20 feet up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I would not be able to reach it.
Correct.
All right. I will throw a javelin. So free object interaction to take a javelin out and throw it.
Yep.
That's just a 17 to hit.
That will not hit.
So then bonus action to take out another javelin, and then my second attack to throw that.
Okay.
That's even lower. And then Estrella will gallop over to where the others are bunched up.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll just make a lot of noise with her hooves, and I'll yell, "Get up, get up, get up!" And then she'll dash and go another 60 feet in that same direction.
Okay.
So like over to the right side of the map.
Does she have an action?
Dash.
Said that's the only action she can take. She does not have an action.
No, she can do, I'm pretty sure she can do dodge, dash, or disengage. If I want her to attack, then like she becomes under your control and she goes wherever you want her to.
Okay. So then it will not wake them up.
I'm just trying to shout and
it will
make a disturbance.
Will not work, unfortunately. In which direction are you dashing in?
Just keep going to the same way I was going. Yeah.
Okay.
Just 60 more feet that way.
60 more feet that way. Alrighty. Cool. So Royce, top of the initiative order, you're up.
All right, first thing first, I'm going to summon my Drake.
Cool. I already had. Where did I hit him off the map, and I don't see him now. Did I accidentally? I think I accidentally. Anyway.
I think he was over in the corner.
Oh, maybe. Nope, don't see him. Damn. Anyways.
And that is my action.
Yep.
Then I'm going to move 20 feet to the right.
Okay.
away from everyone a little bit further.
Okay.
Then I'm going to.
Whoa.
Whoop.
Anyways, then what are you gonna do?
And then I'm gonna make both my attacks with my crossbow.
Use your action for your.
Oh yeah, I did. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna command my Drake though, to fly up and take a bite at it though. Because
Okay.
I can do that as a bonus action.
Yes, it can.
Let me go ahead and roll that attack. That is a 24 to hit.
That will just hit.
For 8 piercing damage and 2 fire.
Okay. 10 points of damage. Not bad. Alrighty. Your Drake's gonna get an opportunity attack.
Oh yay!
As he's gonna move down here and land. I need. Sorry, what was it?
It's a 24 to hit.
Okay, that will hit again. Yeah.
It's 7 piercing and 2 fire again.
Okay, 9. Okay, cool. And I need Lucy to make a dexterity saving throw on a breath weapon.
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okie dokie.
You said Dex?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Okay. That is a fail. So, Tomash and Bael automatically fail it because they are unconscious. So that, and Lucy fails it as well. So that is 71 points of radiant damage to all 3 of you. Good news is you guys are both awake as this line of radiant light just shoots through you guys laying on the ground. And then he's gonna go up. Then he's gonna go up into the air again. No.
I thought that would give us death saves.
You weren't unconscious, you were just
Yeah.
asleep. They're two different things.
Yeah.
You can't roll a save if you're asleep because you
Well,
don't see it coming.
Yeah. Unconscious is also like unconscious, like death unconscious, but it is a very rare fix to have it be like that. But it automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. So with that, it is your turn.
Mine?
Yes.
Activate level 3 for my ring.
Okay. Lucy, you're on deck.
Everybody gets 28 back.
Within 30 feet, so that is you, Tomash, and Royce. Lucy is just outside of it. Let me double check that. Yeah. Lucy is just outside of it. By like 5 feet.
How far is yeah,
And he's like 60 feet away
Alvin.
from you.
Alvin?
Yeah, he's
I
like
have not taken damage.
No, I know that. I'm going to cast Flame Strike on the dragon.
action was your magic item.
I can't cast another spell.
You can cast another spell, but it has to be a bonus action.
Yeah. Then bonus action Healing Word.
Okay.
At 3rd level.
I assume on Lucy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get 24 back. And I get a portion of that too, right?
Yep.
Alright, so that's how much?
You get 2 plus the spell level back, so you get 5 hit points back.
That made up for not hitting Lucy with the spell or healing spell. And then I'm going to move behind the carriage.
Okay.
Get cover.
Yep. Actually, let me just put... This has been so bad the entire time. It's never been right, but... Let me put that there for the carriage. Give me 1 second. So yeah, okay, you're behind the carriage. Okay.
That's all I could do.
Lucy.
I am going to... Can I move, like, closer to the dragon, but at the angle away, like, on the other side of the drake? Like, opposite the drake on to the dragon.
So you want to go that way?
No, the other way.
You want to go this way?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But staying, like, underneath the tree so it can't really see you very well?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then how far away from it am I?
About 40 feet. Yeah.
Okay, so she is gonna try out her new spell of Cone of Cold, which is a 60-foot cone.
Wait, you're gonna hit everybody, though.
Well, I was trying to move to not hit everybody.
Oops, wrong cone. Yeah, so the problem is as it gets to be a 60-foot cone, it gets to be way wider.
Oh, Jesus. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Plot twist, Lucy's been bad all along.
I've considered it. I really have. I've considered just killing you all and then just teaming up with Titania.
God damn it. Anyways.
She's gonna cast Hold Monster.
Okay, what's the save on that?
20 Wisdom.
5 plus 13 is 18, so first legendary resistance down.
That was the goal. As a bonus action, I'm gonna roll my Everlasting.
Okay.
That's an 8, so it's a regular, and I'm gonna down it.
Okay.
And I gain 6 more points back.
Okay. I have nicknamed him Spriggy. It is Spriggy's turn. Tomash, you're on deck.
Could always name him Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley.
Spriggan's
Please,
gonna throw.
please no, because
No.
that was my nickname in high school.
Is gonna throw 3 like thorns that come out of their wrist, like Spider-Man style, at it. I rolled 3 threes, which is like an 11. It didn't hit. Seeing them bounce off the armor, Spriggy's gonna take 10 feet of movement towards or 15 feet of movement towards the tree. Take 10 feet of movement to go inside the tree. And then they appear over here. They did tree walking.
Did he ask the tree for permission?
Obviously. Here.
Consent, please.
Consent, please. Hey there, Spriggy.
Sure, and enter me.
Jesus Christ. Take a negative point of inspiration. Tomash, you're up. Alvin, you're on deck.
Well, let's see. Guess we're gonna go with some Eldritch Blasts.
Mess him up, Tomas. Mess him up.
Hell yeah.
Cat butt on camera.
Say 17,
you get to
probably
roll-
not gonna hit.
You get to roll twice. You get to roll for each blast.
27.
The 27 will hit. The 17 will miss.
Since I get 2 attacks per round, do I roll 2 more times?
No, because it's a spell, so it's a cantrip, so it's an action.
I only get to cast it again because of my bracers.
Okay.
So it's 1d10.
Special item bullshit.
Oh, wow.
You want to use a point of inspiration on that?
Nope, we're going with it.
That is 1 point of
But
damage.
I'm gonna throw a javelin too.
Okay.
24.
That will just hit.
For 11.
Okay.
Then bonus action, and I will cast Hex.
I thought throwing the javelin was your bonus action.
No, that was...
So it's either 2 javelins or the Eldritch Blast.
that was Mystic Frenzy for my javelin.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I forgot you got that. Oh, it is a bonus action for your javelin on Mystic Frenzy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so no Hex then.
No. That is... It's a really good ability, though, for, like, dual-wielding Blood Hunters. Alright. Alvin, what are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna ride 60 feet toward the dragon.
Okay. Screech! Turn. Anyway, 60 feet.
All right, and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna Misty Step up onto the dragon's back.
Okay! I don't know where you
Hell
went,
yeah. And then with my action, I'm just going to stabbity stab a couple of times.
Okay.
Inspiration on that. 19.
I'll miss.
Second one is a 27.
That will hit.
Third level smite, hit die.
Woo.
So we've got slashing, poison, lightning, and radiant damage. Are there any dice I should not bother rolling? Or anything you'd like me
She
to
has
separate out?
No immunity or resistance, so you're Gucci.
All right. That's 41 damage total.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Anyway.
And so I am just hanging on for dear life.
Uh-huh.
Estrella will take the dash action, or no, yeah, Estrella will take the dash action and just get as far away as possible the other way. Yeah, like over there.
Okay.
And let's go.
Cool. Now I need this. Alright. Sorry. Royce, you're up, by the way. Sorry.
All right. I am going to go what would be kind of towards the dragon's back, kind of towards the edge of the map.
Like there?
Yeah, a little bit further, but
Full movement?
off to the and off to the right.
So like there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then now I'm gonna take both my shots
Alright.
when I can.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take inspiration. One is a 32 to hit,
That will hit.
and the other is a 26.
That will hit as well. Math is
Let me roll some
hard.
damage. I'm gonna roll the first one using my Drake's reaction.
Okay.
That is 20 damage from the first hit. And the second one is a lot less.
Which on the second one?
It's only 15 from the second one. I didn't use feet or anything because I didn't know what the to hit was.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then my Drake, because I can't command it to attack, it used a reaction and all that. It's out. It's just gonna fly up there and kind of flank.
Okay.
Get up there and get some help.
Alright. I balanced it.
Nice.
I'm so proud of myself. Anyway, it's good.
How many people can we get up there, I wonder?
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Royce?
That is it, because there is nothing else I can do.
Alright. Ancient Moonstone Dragon's turn. It's going to unleash its Mist Breath again, so I need Tomash, Bael, and Lucy to roll Constitution saving throws.
Do I
I wanted you up on his back so you couldn't give him bonus.
get advantage because I'm behind the carriage?
No.
Okay.
It is mist. It kind of goes everywhere. And it's coarse and it's
15.
irritating. 15?
You said Dex?
No, con.
Oh, con. Even better. 27.
I have a 21.
Okie dokie. Oh god, that object got deleted. Vial and Tomash are unconscious again. You said 15, not 25, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Vial and Tomash are unconscious again. And the Drake is going to move over and land on cart. Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Definitely athletics.
Okay.
Inspiration.
It's not okay,
Natural 20 for a 33.
I was gonna say it's not that high. It's like a 15 to 18 range kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
I
it's not
rolled
moving that
I
far.
rolled a natural 1 the first time. So
Yeah, so 14,
it was worth it.
Yeah.
Alvin falls down
So-
off the dragon and breaks his leg.
Oh god, lasting injuries. New mechanic, let's go. That is the end of the Drake's turn. That means
Does
Lucy's up next.
Or that's the end of the dragon's turn.
Dragon's turn, sorry.
Does the Drake get an opportunity attack?
The Drake does get, no, because he already used his reaction on Royce's turn to
Yeah,
give him
he
the
used
thing.
his reaction.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Just looking out.
I knew it, or else I would have said it. I'm actually paying attention to the Drake this time.
So it's my turn.
Yes.
Now is there a... Well, no, never mind, because Tomash is still standing there. Never mind. I am gonna cast Witch Bolt on it at 5th level. I need to move a little closer. I need to be 30 feet.
Okay. You want to get within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt at 5th level.
All right.
I am gonna inspiration that.
Okay.
So 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
Five D12. Let's go.
Uh-huh.
No
Still
whammy,
haven't
no
rolled a
whammy,
D12
no
at your
whammy.
table, right?
There we
Nice.
go. I rolled it in thing for 30.
30 points of damage? What?
Yeah, that's what it says in D&D Beyond. I just rolled it there because I didn't feel like filling out 512.
Yeah, holy hell. Not bad.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna drink something. What am I drinking? I'm gonna drink the last potion I have is a potion of superior healing.
Okay. Cool. So Spriggy's turn, unless you have any movement you want to take.
I moved, remember?
Yeah, you still have movement left.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Spriggy's turn. He's going to try and throw 3 darts at it. Only one is going to hit for 22 points of damage, 9 piercing, and 13 poison.
Damn.
And he's gonna stay where he is. Yeah. Because he's on top of the cart. The end legendary action at the end of Spriggy's turn. He is gonna bite you by L.
I healed for 25, by the way.
Excellent, thank you. So that will hit. And because he is within 5 feet, that is a crit. So that will be 47 piercing and 21 radiant damage.
Sentinel.
Yeah.
I am down.
Okay.
It's a 32 to hit with my Sentinel reaction.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Second level smite and a hit die.
Okay.
$43 damage.
God damn. You cut the back of this thing open pretty good. It's running blood now. Effervescent, phosphorescent. Phosphorescent is the word I'm looking for. Blood. Matching the color of this, the moonstone colors of the gem. And with that, it's your turn.
My turn?
Alvin.
All right. Bonus action, I'm going to Vow of Enmity on the dragon.
Okay.
And then as my action, I'll take 2 more attacks with advantage. So I'm like looking for like the spot where the blood's coming out, where there's a weakness in its hide.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. Second level smite and a hit die. $29 damage.
Okay.
I rolled a bunch of ones. And then second attack. That's a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do a first level smite and a hit die. $41 damage.
Okay.
Holy hell.
Yep.
Literally.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
It is my turn.
Cool.
I keep hanging on.
Legendary action. Hit the die thing in the center of it. The end of your turn, it's going to kind of bring its tail around, boom, on top of Bael, so that is 2 death saving throws. And with that, Royce, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna take both my attacks. I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
All right.
That is cocked.
Act.
Cacked.
Do you also Pakistan have yad?
25 on the
Cacked.
first
I'll hit.
and 22 on the second.
22 will miss. Just bit one off.
It's 27 on the damage roll.
Does that include the plus 10?
Yeah, because I rolled a 1 on
Okay.
the necrotic.
Okay.
Sorry, I was redoing math again, just double checking. And then bonus action, I'm going to command my Drake to fly up and take a bite at the back of its head.
Okay. See if I can balance him back up on there. Actually, hold up. I can just delete the lifter now because he's on top of the cart.
Does a 23 hit?
23 is its AC, so yes.
And that is going to be 9 piercing damage and 3 fire damage. So
12.
another 12. Or no, 7 piercing and 3, so 10.
10. Okay. All right. It's the Moonstone Drake's turn. He's going to see Bael bleeding out. He's going to turn and crunch Tomash with a bite attack. She is unconscious, so that is a crit. So that will be 37 piercing damage and only 18 radiant this time. So it is 55.
Sentinel.
Yeah. Yep.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
What were you gonna say?
How are you doing this? It has 8 hit points left. There is no way
nice.
you are fucking
Yeah,
demolishing this thing.
He's dead. I just reach up my glaive and hold it like with the point facing down, and I just plunge it into the back of the dragon's neck where there was like a couple scales that had been ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
And I just plunge it down into the weak spot, and then as the dragon collapses and its body hits the ground, I kind of surf down on its snout and hop off on the ground.
As you stab it and you get through to its spine, it rears back, kind of flaps its wings off of the cart. You kind of hold in and try and get it deeper before it kind of goes completely like post-vertical, like 95, 100 degrees. As you...
Sorry. Right. How deep do I get exactly?
I don't know.
As deep as you can.
As deep as you
Balls deep.
As deep
Not
as
just the tip?
Not just the tip.
Way more
Gotcha.
than the tip.
Just trying to
And it
paint
goes
a mental picture.
And it goes post-vertical, and you kind of struggle to pull it out, but as you do, you kind of have to slide down the spine. So make a... I'm going to make this acrobatics for me.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
8.
You get most of the way there, and as it's falling to the ground with you, its tail kind of flips up and just barely touches you, but you kind of tumble to the ground instead. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
That's totally fair. That's the only damage I've taken all fight.
Yep.
I'm immediately going to run over and lay on hands by L.
It was their turn, so before you get another action,
Okay.
his death save happens, so Lucy will be up next in the order.
Okay. I saved a 3rd level spell just in case.
Okay.
So no worries.
Obviously, they're secret, but Lucy, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Or Mass Cure Wounds. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
the one I have. Because I'm within 60 feet of Baal, right?
Yes.
$16 to everyone.
So is Bael up?
Yes, Bael is up.
Okay. Everybody okay?
I saw the tunnel, the white light. I pre-rolled just in case. I rolled a 1. I was going to spend an inspiration.
I roll your death saves, bud.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought it was Friday you rolled death saves, but
Yeah. Nope.
Well, thanks for coming back.
sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. How bad is everybody hurting?
You and Tomash, I think, got the worst of it.
I'm back up to full. I'm
Oh.
fine.
Same.
I'm golden.
I give 45 to Tomash. And then I will do a 3rd level healing word on him to top him off. $20. Are you good now, Tomash?
Good enough.
Since I'm down really low, I'm going big on this.
What healing went out?
What?
Did you do any healing?
Yeah, healing. I gave Tomash 45.
Okay.
And then I gave him 20 from healing word.
Okay.
And now I'm going to cast a 5th level healing word on myself.
Cool.
21 plus 13 is 34.
So if we didn't level at the end of last session, I would have been unconscious with that first hit.
Same.
I
Well,
had
no.
70 hit points before, and I have 79 hit points now.
I would have been at like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I was at 8. I was like,
If we
oh, fuck.
If we hadn't leveled, I wouldn't have had Revivify just in case.
I swear Bael made it. You've made Bael make a scroll one time, but I don't know who has it.
The only scroll I have, hold on.
No, you made it for the. They asked you to make one.
Yeah, I made one, but I forget who has it.
Yeah. Anyways.
I don't have a Revivify scroll.
Anywho's, it's
Got a bunch of others.
all right.
I have a spell scroll, so it must be me.
Yeah. Anywho's, it's
So is the carriage completely ruined?
it has dragon claw marks in the roof, but other than that, it looks
Okay.
serviceable.
Oh, so he didn't collapse on the
He
carriage?
landed on it. He didn't collapse it.
Okay. Well, that's good. I collect the 2 javelins I threw and the white bed sheet. Put them all away.
Okay.
So we haven't yet rested. So we were gonna rest here and then go tomorrow. It's like late in the day at this point.
No, it's mid-afternoon when you guys decided to stop. But yeah, if you guys were to rest here, you would make it tomorrow still, regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
which
good.
seems fine with me.
Hmm.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I still have a 3rd level slot open and a 2nd level.
Spriggy will set the tent up for another night.
I'm gonna try and camouflage the tent. Get some bushes and leaves and shit like that.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll say a prayer tonight, just thanking Erithus for keeping everyone safe.
Okay.
And I will say a prayer to IO as well.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to do anything before sleep?
Not tonight.
You all get a peaceful night sleep. And you can hit your long rest button. You all wake up in the morning with the Spriggan that's been piloting your cart making breakfast for you all. Seeing as you're heading into the Unseelie court today.
Let everyone sleep.
Good.
Any weird dreams?
For some reason, I guess I don't dream at all.
You're lucky.
Sometimes I would say that that is better, yeah.
sometimes it is much nicer to not dream.
Either I am being looked over peacefully, or they just don't want to bother with me.
Maybe there's nothing they need to tell you right now.
Yeah, it could mean you're on the right track.
Okay.
And yeah, as we're finishing breakfast and getting ready to go, I'll pull on my tabards from House Forsyth and get the white flag ready so they don't attack us on approach.
Okay. Sounds good. Any last call for anything else?
I'll go outside under a tree and do a little prayer to Io. Ask for, see if he'd watch over us in this coming time. And offer some of the plants I found as a offering.
Okay. Okay. With that, I assume you guys are heading out.
I would say yes.
I assume you don't have the drink out. I assume you just missed the drink. Just for reference.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Sorry, Megs, what was that?
I said, yeah, we're good.
You all.
And yeah, still riding out front, holding up the white flag.
When you all make your way through the mountain pass and kind of come down into the majesty that is the Sealy Court, it is this white stone buildings, roofs that seem to be grown out of trees. It is magnificent, wonderful architecture. Kind of the heart of Fey culture here in the Fey Wilds. As you arrive at the bridge to cross the river, the drawbridge is down. The gates are open, and the guards are standing there and say nothing to you, letting you pass as if they're expecting your arrival. To kind of point the cart in the correct direction until it arrives at the Sealy Court itself, the home of Queen Titania, where the Sealy Court also holds court, obviously. And one of the attendants will open the door for Lucy to get out of the cart.
I get out.
All right. They'll let you, the guard, go in if you wish with Lucy.
But the others aren't allowed to come in with me.
They're allowed to go to a certain point, but probably not all the way in.
Just the tip, right?
Just the tip.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk with Lucy as far as they let me.
I'll follow as well.
And
Same.
when we get to the point where they're not letting the rest of us go any further, I'll just squeeze Lucy's hand and whisper, "You got this."
I'll squeeze it back. Thanks.
Lets you into the room of the Unseelie court. Sitting on her throne is Titania. In the room is also someone who you would know, which is Veranestra, who is one of her daughters. And someone that you are uniquely aware of, which is Hirasim, who is actually one of the two members that represents the satyrs on the Unseelie court. Sitting in their chairs. One empty, obviously, for Oberon, as well as 4 others that seem to be places for but are absent in the room. You take to be the places where the betrayer seats once sat. Titania will lean forward and look at you. To what do I owe this pleasure?
That thing you gave me was not my sister.
What thing?
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Does Lucy still have the bloodstone on her?
I have it on me. I'm not attuned to it.
Okay, no, as long as you have it, so that's an option. Sorry, continue.
That thing that you gave us was not my sister. It attacked me and put a curse on me.
He looks at Veranestra and hears him kind of back and forth and looks at you. I gave you what now?
Not my sister.
I was not aware you were back in the Feywilds until you crossed into the realm of the Unseelie this morning. So again, what did I give you when?
Interesting. So did you not come gather the corpses? Somebody has your bodies then.
What corpses?
Your husband and your son, of course.
That certainly changes things.
Somebody is running around parading as you.
Yes, but who would have the gall to do that? And why would they show themselves to you when you came back?
Well, because I came back and took my house back. Thank you for the spring cleaning.
You're
And-
welcome?
It was very drab decorating anyway. We'll fix that later. But, how do I put this? Yeah, so I took my house back. They took whoever this was, pretended to be you, pretended to give me my sister, was not my sister, and took your bodies. I am sorry about that.
If you didn't do it, no reason to be upset or apologize.
I just meant for a proper burial.
Very true. What wasn't your sister?
This being pretending to be you, pretended that they had my sister, you had my sister, and teleported it to me, and it looked exactly like my sister until it attacked me later that evening. Left these gaseous, ghastly wounds on my arms, and I had nightmares, couldn't sleep for 3 days.
My memory right now of things that can do that is shaky. Do you have a better description of what it looked like? After, if it stayed as your sister the entire time, it's understandable to not know. But
What did it end up looking like after we killed it?
make a history check if you don't remember.
Guidance myself.
Yeah.
$11.
Some type of beast with fur. That's all you can remember.
Fur, claws. As I said, it raked down my arms.
Interesting.
When we killed it, it did tell the person with the striking blow that it never forgets a face.
So then it was probably a fiend
Of some sort, I'm sure.
in the Feywild.
Well, for now, it's back where it came from.
Good.
It also, the being, masquerading as you, wanted us to go kill the remaining betrayer gods. For you.
Tying up loose ends, perhaps.
It made sense to me, which is why it didn't occur to me that it wasn't you. It all made sense.
That is something I would like to happen. Seeing what they did. But perhaps they were working with them and wanted the loose ends tied up instead.
Well, I had help scrying on my sister, but do you know where my sister is, by the way? That would be the best. Do you know where Rose is?
We haven't seen your sister since the attack at the wedding.
Nathia had her.
Interesting.
Until 2 days ago, she was at Nathia's. We know because we went and almost killed Nathia until he ran away like a little bitch.
That's unsurprising.
Then he sent his mother after us on the way here, so that was fun too. But sorry, Mommy.
I never really did like the Moonstone dragons he controlled. They were a bit temperamental. So, seeing as you're back, what can I do for you?
I'd like to locate my sister.
All right.
I would like to ask her, when she is found, if she would like to run the house.
Makes sense.
I have bigger issues in the material plane that threaten all realms. And I cannot stay here and rule my little kingdom.
Does that mean your house will remain a member of the Sealy court? Seeing as there's now vacancies?
That would be up to Rose if she agrees to take the throne.
Fair enough.
I used a bloodstone. I'm certain you're aware of what those do.
Were there a means to track one by blood?
Hmm. I used it at Nathia's after we had our tussle with him and she was no longer there. And it came up with the closest one being Mother back home at the castle. So I have no idea where she is. I assumed you had her.
An interesting assumption. I think once we took your city and your castle, and of course, unfortunately, killed your father in the ensuing fight for it.
No, thank you. That was a blessing. I thank you.
It was a bit much sometimes.
Well,
if we had
if
her, we would have
if he
reinstalled her, to be fair.
if he had told me anything of any of his buffoonery plans, I'm sorry. I didn't know. So I ran.
Probably a good thing that you did, in hindsight.
Probably, now that, you know.
But if we had her, we would have reinstalled her once we got your father out of the way, to instill
that
some
also-
confidence in the Unseelie court.
That does make sense. So then the question is, where the hell is she?
That is perplexing. Nathir kept political prisoners for people. This was kind of his game.
Yes, we have his journals for the prisoners who, when they were in and out, which is how we know that she was transferred out 2 days ago. Well, now it would be, what was the travel? Another 2 days, so 4 days ago?
Yes. So I will
Roughly.
say it led him to work with unsavory type.
Yeah, there was no name next to the payment to move her, so I have, again, no idea where she is.
Interesting.
I'm also concerned now, deeply concerned, that there is some being masquerading as you.
It's not the first time it happened, and I assume it certainly will not be the last.
Understandable, but not, not comforting.
No. I can't say it is.
This thing knew enough about this situation to know that I would think that you had her, and to know what she looked like to send a doppelganger.
Oh,
So
that's a plus 18 to history. That's actually a
whoever
23.
or whatever this creature is deeply seated in our, council or something.
Lean over, covering her face and whispering something to Heatersim.
Because she knows better. Fucker.
Won't get up and leave the chambers. So, what do you need from me, if anything, at this point?
I suppose if you have any resources to help me find her, I do need to do so as quickly as possible, as unfortunately where the bigger evil is the material plane, and time is a weird soup, so every day that I'm here, we're here, my group, is detrimental.
Good soup.
Good soup. Anyways.
As long as it's not alphabet soup.
Animal crackers
In my soup, monkeys and rabbits, loop de loop. I already sang this today with my mother.
It's a good song. It's a great song, even.
She picked
But
up
I'm
the
gonna need you
animal
to stop.
crackers at the store, and I was just like, yeah, Shirley Temple, here we go.
But It is certainly interesting. We can try and track her using magics. Most, of course, are restricted to the singular plane.
I can't imagine her not being in the realm. It was very difficult for me to leave. I have no idea how she would.
It is true.
Also, it wasn't necessarily my choice to come back. The realm kind of decided to swallow us and bring us back here. I assume because my sister is in danger.
Yes. It's certainly interesting. The in-betweens, I imagine, pushed you here, rather than elsewhere.
Indeed.
Fascinating. We can try and locate her within the Feywilds, using the rest of the day. I've sent Hirsim on a mission within the city to find something for me, as it seems to have slipped my mind. You and your party are more than willing to spend the day and evening here if that is what you require.
That would be so gracious of you. It's been interesting travel.
I imagine it is. Besides attempting to scry and doing more research onto who or what could have given you that beast, is there anything else? Because if what you say is true and someone is impersonating me, I want to get to the bottom of it as fast as possible.
I don't blame you for that. No,
That
I
is
think,
something you can assist me with, perhaps, when the time comes.
of course. Again, my number one priority right now is to find Rosalia. Also, I do apologize in advance for my companions. They're simple folk and sometimes don't understand what they're doing. If you feel the need, please throw them in your dungeon for the night. If anything occurs, I will have no ill will. I have done it myself.
I might do it just because it sounds fun.
Leave the paladin out, please.
No guarantees, but I'll try.
The blood hunter usually is quiet and doesn't do much either, but the other two are kind of trouble.
Good trouble or bad trouble?
Depends on the day.
Alright. We have things to get to the bottom of. If we have any more information, we'll contact you.
Perfect.
One of my gods will escort you up to... what do you need, like a 5-bedroom suite here in the castle?
That'll work, yeah.
Excellent. Alright. You're free to go.
I bow. Thank you, Your Highness.
You're most welcome.
And I walk out the door.
Alright. Guys kind of been standing around, eyeing up the guards in the room prior to the court chamber.
Would have been like, how's the weather in this area?
Day. Think like the Buckingham Palace guards here. Like, they are just stone-faced, dead quiet looking forward kind of guards. No big hats, though. Sorry to disappoint.
While we're out,
So,
while we're out waiting for Lucy to finish up, I'll at one point I'll just kind of turn to Royce and softly just say, like, "Hey Royce, what do you think? You think a princess and a guy like me?"
I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I mean, she's a princess here, but on our plane, she's not. She may still be, but she acts like a normal person. So why not?
So I'm not much of anything in either place.
That well, healer might be a little bit tougher, but her mother doesn't seem that bad if you're okay with her bitching a lot.
or excessively over drinking.
This was a private conversation, and I appreciate the over drinking. You found me in a bar that was my home.
Before Lucy gets back, I'm gonna walk up to the one guard.
I broke.
So what?
Sorry, I broke
What?
myself because I thought you were gonna call yourself a scruffy looking nerf herder for like half a second, and I was getting ready to fucking lose it.
No, I wasn't gonna go with that.
I was mentally prepping myself for it to go to a Star Wars reference there for a good 20 seconds.
You just gotta stop like one. You gotta get right up to the line, but not cross it.
Mm-hmm.
So I go up to the guard and tell him a joke. What did the leper say to the barmaid? Just
Doesn't
keep the
reply.
tip.
Nothing.
Nothing from any of them?
No.
Damn. You guys are like hard-boiled eggs, tough to crack.
I turn over toward Royce again and just whisper, hard-boiled eggs are famously easy to crack.
I know, man. Like, I won't
I
lie,
don't get
Elf,
him.
and you know what?
For his follow-up,
Taking those jars was a really bad idea because now I'm implicated with that guy. As I point to him and just shake my head.
It's all right. Just
I'm never doing that again.
yeah. In this castle, try to keep your nose clean. I think.
I was actually gonna say I'm gonna follow yours and Tomash's lead from now on. You guys seem like you're the most put together, other than Lucy, but she's a princess, so
My
she's above me. And
perception
I'm
and
whispering
hearing
this
is
to
pretty
him
high.
so no one can hear
Pretty
it.
good, right?
If they're whispering, you can't hear them.
Oh, I'm whispering.
You need like the feet to hear people whisper.
Oh.
Yeah.
You got no more
I think it's
trouble
what the
from
listener.
me.
I think it's the listener. I think.
Let's wait for Lucy to come out and see what she has to say, and then we'll figure
I'm
out
just
what the
gonna
rest of the day looks like.
I'm just gonna keep my head down, my mouth shut, and be ready to kill more dragons with you.
Kill a dragon with you any day, Royce.
Hey, Bael, come here. I think we should leave them alone. Let's let them do their job.
All right.
About 2 minutes later, Lucy will walk out.
Well, that went better and worse than I expected.
I mean, you're still alive, but you also don't have Lucy, or you also don't have Rose with you, so. Seems like some bad.
So, the major problem with that is there wasn't Titania in the city.
Really?
This is her first time seeing me since I've been back. Kinda had to stand there and tell her we murdered her husband and her son.
Did that go very well?
Again, better than expected. But she also has no idea where Rose is.
How do you know that was the real Titania?
It better be in her own fucking castle on her own throne.
Weirder things have happened.
Have they?
I mean, yeah, look at your dreams.
My real life dreams, not her dreams. She's going to let us stay the night. And she's going to help try to find Rose. I gave her the information with Nathia, and that's about what we have.
What do we do in the meantime?
Not steal jars.
Enjoy a night in a lavish castle, doing pretty much whatever you want, asking for whatever you want.
Sounds incredibly uncomfortable.
After a while, it's incredibly boring.
You'll have to show me the ropes then.
We do have rooms for all of us. It's a suite, so there's a common area. We each get our own room. Shall we go take a tour?
Yeah, let's do it.
After you, and thank you. Thank you, Lucy.
Of course, Royce. So we'll go find our chambers for the evening.
One of the guards will come and escort you up this clear glass staircase, up one of the other spires that comes off of it, up to the top floor near the tree, being the only roof here in this section, and opens the door. There's an elaborate common room area, sofas, tables, writing desks, a magical fireplace, colors changing, blues to greens to pinks to blues, and 5 bedrooms, 3 on one side, 2 on the other of this room. Just
She
every
really went all out.
bit of sunlight coming, just a little bit of sunlight coming through the trees, enough to light it up. What isn't lit up is lit up by the same magical candles that you guys have seen pretty much every place in the Fae.
Well, gentlemen,
Impressive.
I assume there will be dinner this evening with the Queen. Other than that, we're free to do what we like to an extent. I wouldn't go, giving yourself a tour of the castle.
I think I'm just gonna stay here and read for a little bit.
Okay. If there's anything anybody needs, ask the guard outside.
You guys gotta check out your rooms.
Yep.
They're a bedroom with an attached bathroom that has a bath in it as well. All right. What would you all like to do with your afternoon?
Uh, is there like roof access so I could go up there and sit? Of course, I'd ask the guard.
Kind of shakes his head no.
You have no roof access. Right.
Points up. It's a tree canopy. Can't really sit up on it.
Alright, can I borrow some rope? I want to find a sturdy branch just to sit on.
Use a window and look out.
I'll go outside. I'll go outside, sit under a tree, and
Alright.
just write in a book.
There's one right outside the tower you were staying in.
Lucy,
Hmm.
would you like to go for a walk? Or a ride? I think Estrella is still down there somewhere.
Sure.
Up to you.
That would be lovely, Alvin.
And we'll go. I have no idea if there's like a place to go for a walk around the castle, or if we can get Estrella and
It's not really
ride
right
out
stray
for a
around.
ways.
It's kind of just the Sealy court. There are other like
Mhm.
auxiliary buildings, but it's kind of just the Sealy court. There's courtyards to walk between the different
Yeah.
tree spires and stuff.
We'll just walk around in a courtyard or something.
All right. Okay. So
What happened to Tomas?
you had to go
Yeah, he just posted.
post it. Yeah. So just gonna walk around between the courtyards and the gardens and the courtyards.
Yeah. And I think we don't have to role play the whole conversation out, but I'll just check in, make sure Lucy's doing okay, and ask just a couple like general questions about her family and the Feywild and stuff to just show that I'm interested and I want to take an interest.
She'll answer all questions truthfully and without hesitation.
Is there anything specific? Just in case she doesn't know the answer.
I didn't have anything specific in mind. Just like I'm just thinking about it from Alvin's perspective. Like there's like a whole system of royalty and nobility that he had no idea about a week ago. So it's all still kind of overwhelming to him, and he's just like, wait, so this person is that person's cousin, and like just trying to keep it all straight.
Oh, so like one of my actual family reunions, since I have my dad's the baby of 9 and I have 27 first cousins.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you whose kids are whose. Like it's
I'll say something after stream on that regard.
But but no, I don't know if the conversation would turn more serious or not, but I think eventually we just come back up to the suite and start getting changed for dinner.
Okay. All right.
I want to imagine Tomasz just going out to the guards and just yelling just the tip in their face like 500 times.
But no, like just overall, Alvin is not taking any big steps or making any big gestures at this point. He's just continuing to demonstrate interest.
That's important. Who's rolled the least dice here tonight? Who didn't roll for travel today?
I didn't roll for travel, but I've also rolled a shitload of dice because we had combat.
Yeah, that's true. But I also rolled a shit ton of dice because he healed. But
I rolled because I attacked a bunch.
I'm actually gonna roll a d100 for me, Alvin.
53.
Okay. All right. It's now later in the evening, so I imagine you guys are all going to be getting ready for dinner.
I will try once again to see if I can scrounge up some nicer clothes than the ones I'm wearing.
And you'll ask the guard.
Yeah.
They'll bring.
Is there any?
They'll bring you up like a fey style, like the greenish plant-based kind of style of clothes and dress wear you imagine a fancy person of the Feywild would wear in your size.
And put it on, and I ask Lucy how I look.
Silly for a human to be wearing that kind of garb.
Well, I
Well,
asked Lucy.
I know.
Well,
I
they've been
know,
out on.
but, I mean, he's not wrong.
Well, they've been out on their adventure. I've been like polishing and cleaning up the black leather and the red scales that have been bound to me, trying to make myself look a little bit better.
I'll just clean off the blood.
Okay.
Well, it's certainly a different look.
Different? Bad different?
I mean, it's still you, so I don't think it really matters what you wear.
Well, it matters a little bit, right?
Can't wear nothing.
I mean, she's not going to say that out loud, but
So I'll say it above game.
you look nice. Just different. It's not really what I would picture you in, but I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, better this than what I was wearing before. I don't remember the last time I washed those clothes.
I mean, that can be arranged.
Yeah, I should probably do that while I'm here too.
A courier will arrive at the door from Titania for you, Lucy, with a spell scroll of scrying.
Which may or may not be necessary, depending on if Bael has it prepared.
Scrying is a 5th level spell.
And I have 5th level spells and scrying.
Yeah.
He got it with the level up. That's what he said he took.
So, but if you want to cast, you have the option.
Well, do you want to try out your new spell, or should I, Bael?
I could drop a spell to get it, right?
No, you're gonna wait until morning.
Okay. I have to wait until morning to memorize it.
It might take better if I do it anyway, having, knowing her personally.
It'd Probably might also help if you have something of hers. I don't know.
You need something of hers if you don't know her, from my understanding from what Penelope told me the other day when she did it.
Both things can lower the spell save DC roll.
Would I have the family signet ring.
Yeah.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Good, because I did remember to take that back off of Bryn's corpse forever ago. All right.
Can I assist her to help her?
You have proficiency in Arcana?
I do.
With it being on your spell list?
I have a +6,
Do
and
you-
it has a white dot beside it.
Then yes, you have proficiency. So yes, you can give her advantage on the roll to cast the spell scroll.
A white dot means not proficient.
No, it is. White dot means proficiency.
No, black dot means proficiency. I'm scrolling over them right now.
No, he has proficiency in Arcana. I'm looking at his sheet right now.
Okay,
It's
so do
a-
I
it's
with
a
a plus
white-
6.
He's in
It's a
dark
white
mode.
dot.
He's in
Yeah,
dark
it's a
mode.
white dot if you're in dark mode. You're both right.
Okay.
So I will give her advantage.
We're all
And
good.
guidance if it helps.
Yeah, it is a skill check.
All right. So you said Arcana,
Mm-hmm.
and he gave me guidance,
Yep.
and he gave me advantage.
Yes.
Dirty 20.
Okay. You're able to successfully read the scroll. Gotta roll a 15 or higher to cast it successfully. So it's a DC is 10 plus the spell level, and you add your spell modifier to the d20, so it's +5.
I rolled a 12, so 17.
Cool. You successfully cast Scrying on your sister. You see her eyes go white, by the way, when this happens. And your vision's kind of pulled almost completely up into the clouds, kind of through the Feywild somewhere. You don't know where you're traveling too fast, and you see Rose wearing the same clothes she was the other time that Penelope described as she scryed on her, in a cold, dark stone room sitting on a floor. You can't tell how big the room is, but she's just sitting there, like, hands over her legs, like, against the wall, just trying to be something as small and quiet in a corner here.
Can I see anything else around her in the room?
Make a perception check.
$28.
There are several magical candles in the room. All glowing with this faint green magical light.
I assume it's a very familiar shade of green.
It's Feywild green. It's not necessarily what you would associate with it. So you would assume somewhere in the Feywild, somebody who doesn't like magic natural light.
Does it feel like it would be anyone else from the Unseelie court? Based off what I know of them in there.
Make a history check.
I'm gonna inspiration that. $28.
You know that there was a member of the Unseelie court who you recall was a potential betrayer, which was Squell H, who was the essentially out of game, like a leprechaun demigod of trickery, and was pretty much the most chaotic, neutral leaning evil member on the Unseelie court. So it might be his color of green, as he was associated with like clover green and clover symbols and the such.
Okay. That's all I can glean from around the room?
You, at this point, hear and see a door open in the room. It lets kind of like this magical more light in, and you can't quite make out the figure who walks into the room. They seem to be cloaked and hooded.
Okay.
They go up and they grab the blue magic orb of scrying and pull it right down. Oh, you think you're so clever. You think you're so smart. I've been one step ahead of you this entire time, getting what I need. It's good to have allies in other planes that live as long as you do. Isn't it? Sowing chaos so that I can thrive and give them what they want. Oh, I so enjoyed watching this unfold, but now I have other things to get to. Do with that information what you will. Go. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Cliffhanger.
I did love that reaction from Megs. This is what I do it for. Alright, we're gonna send you over to a good friend of the channel. And we'll see you guys next Monday. I'm so excited and I just can't
Bye,
hide
everyone.
it. Bye.